fast vehicles. Alright, so we're back. I don't know how long we're gonna go, but we're gonna go for a little bit here. Husband and our friend weren't doing anything tonight. We think the friend might be at work, so. You okay?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap.
Oh. So we're gonna try to get back to work on Chungi here as best as we can. I'd at least like to get the underside done tonight. I'd prefer to get further, but you know, we'll see. Trying to tailor my expectations to how I'm feeling at the moment, but we're not doing our walk tonight. It's getting cold out.
And, you know, other reasons.
Yeah. Kind of concerned they still haven't called. It's getting kind of late.
Maybe decide not to come home today. I don't know.
It would have been nice if they had said something so we knew whether or not to be expecting them. I'm not a fan of your mom driving that far in the dark.
Again, for all I know, they didn't come home. And they just didn't fucking tell
Well,
me.
for a second I thought they were back and we didn't hear them, which I find extremely hard to believe, because that looked like a paper plate that they would have used that was on the front porch. That mysteriously appeared out of nowhere. That seemed really kind of odd. Oh, Chungi fell on the floor, so now he's got all kinds of fuzz all over him and cat hair.
Well, you would have gotten that eventually anyhow, so.
Alrighty. Yeah, you guys can kind of see. It's hard to see the underside. It's just kind of the nature of it. Unfortunately. But we're doing what we can here. See if we can make a bit more of a dent on getting this guy colored. So apparently the email message I had been sent by Joanne's had a reply option to it. And I was looking at the email address and it didn't say anything about no reply. So I just replied back and I'm like, hey, do you think somebody would be able to help me before Christmas break? Or before Christmas holiday? I feel like my order is floating in the void and nobody's getting back to me and nobody's helping me. We'll see if I get an automated response back or not. Because at this point...
Do you have a pen?
I have my flamingo pen that you hate.
Yeah, I hate it, but it's something.
Oh. I like Mingo pen.
I'm sure you do.
I can't help it that I like the Mingo pen. It's either that or you go ask her for a pen. That spot's a little bit thin as far as color's concerned. Probably gonna have to add another piece on there. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to add another bit in there. For sure. This piece. This piece is just a little short, so definitely have to double up on this side. But this is a lighter color, so it does make it a little bit more difficult to see. If the other color, if like the polyfill color is poking through, but I think in this instance I can see it. Let's see if we can get in here, Chungy. We're kind of in here. As best as we can be. All right. So I'm hoping that we have enough of this. Just some water. Hoping I have enough of this fluffed. Like, I have enough of it. I still have a ball of it that we can pull from. So I mean, that's not so much the issue. It's just I don't know if I have enough fluffed. So if it comes to it, we might be fluffing on a stream here. We'll see. I have no idea what container this color's in. It's probably in the one that's got everything piled on top of it. Because of course it would, so it might take me a few minutes to dig it out. Kind of wish the kitty litter buckets came in clear containers. That way I can see what's stored inside there. Because the paint box yarns I have in one place, and the other yarn I have in a different place, I think. Although more of the big twist is going to be joining the paint box. I did try to pick up a few more colors of reddish, like reddish orangey, rusty colors, because that was definitely a color that we were missing. Did you get Zuzu?
Yes.
Okay. I take it that's why he's following you?
Yes. Your mom says that other than dragging himself along the floor, he doesn't seem to be itching all that much anymore.
Okay. So it's doing something?
Yeah, we're probably good once he stops doing that, and I can only do so much about that.
Yeah.
So we might have to give up eventually just on account.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how often we have to do those wipes on him or not.
Mama. Mama.
Yes, Jiggly Mingo. Jiggly Mingo. You okay?
Yeah, light went out.
Oh. Okay, so this section was a little bit thicker. So that's going to take a few extra minutes of tapping in here. Okay, that looks pretty good there. I just need to... Ah, Chungus! Chungus, what is happening? Your face is attacking everything here. Okay, I guess I should put that over there. Since you keep getting velcroed to it or something. So were you tormenting her?
Of course. What else would be the point?
Well, she already got her calendar early.
Yeah, which I'm surprised she saved.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's what fell over.
What?
Reggie. I knew something was missing.
Damn it, P-Butt. He's got a thing about knocking that off of there. Reginald!
Who dat?
Your mount, Chungasaurus. Actually, Reggie could ride him. What?
You're such a dork.
What? What is the matter?
It was a bad thing, dork.
Then why am I the dork?
Okay, just because it's acceptable for us to be dorks does not mean that we do not become dorks. It's like being a nerd. It's acceptable, but it is what we are.
But you said it like it's a bad thing.
Now you're just a dork.
But what makes me a dork? Why am I a dork?
I don't have the descriptors for it right now.
What's up? What is that to your controller?
Yes.
Okay. I keep finding it out in the middle of the floor when I get up to take Momo out. Okay. Get our next bit here. I don't want it like super tight, but I need it a little bit wrapped up on itself. Oh.
Hey, so you know our small, loose heating pad is dead?
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not surprised. That thing's ancient.
Yeah, it's ancient. It went through some rough times.
It probably should have been nearing the time for it to get replaced anyway. Sounds like Outdoor Child has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Just a minute, nom noms. Just a minute. We'll be with you shortly. Who's whining?
Hmm?
Who's whining?
Oh.
It sounded like somebody was whining.
Got Ed.
Oh, maybe it's Ed fucking around the door. Careful that he doesn't lunge out. Oh, maybe it was Num Nums meowing. Hold on.
That cat is legitimately chubby.
Somebody else has got to be feeding him.
Yeah. There's no way your mom's getting that much food in him without us noticing. It's that or he's being remarkably successful in hunting, and our food is just to excess.
Because we'd be down a lot more cat food, I think, at this point. And with the way Lester's been stealing it from him.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Trying to do a little cleaning.
Okay. I think you guys can see that, kinda. That's somebody's plane going over. Sounds like a small little private number. Like a personal plane. That section in there looks a little light compared to everything else. I might add another little bit there.
I apologize if you hear me whispering in the background.
What's the matter?
Nothing, I'm just talking to myself.
So this step, yeah, I think I might add another piece to that. It's like noticeably lighter. And it's bugging me. I mean, we made it this far. We're not going to skimp out now. Alright. That whole section there looks kind of light. Honestly. There especially. All right. So get this guy popped into there.
Found the screw that fell out.
Fell out of what?
My desk. Remember how I had to attach the L bracket to hold together?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, the reason for that just ended up right here.
Well, should you get rid of that? Do you need to reattach that screw?
Oh no. It came out because there's no. It came out because there's no wood for it to. No, I want you off. There's no wood for it to dig into there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's only cheap press board.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing to attach to. There's no point. Okay, let's see. Let's shove you up here. Sound of a fat guy trying to get up.
It's better than me trying to get up.
Really? I didn't think you made any particular sounds.
Me getting up involves
it's more like desperate scrabbling to get purchase.
The sounds of me getting up is more like ow, ow, ow. No, not that way. Ow. My knees are very bony, and our floor is very hard. So when I get down on the floor, I have a hard time getting up. It doesn't help that the area that I have to work with to get up and down off the floor is very small.
We have a very crowded room.
Yes. And nowhere to store stuff. Oh, did you drip the faucet?
No, I did not. I will do so.
It's not bad. Still feels a little loose though. Like, not terribly so. But Okay. No, what did you do?
I knocked over my... No. Don't you even start.
I'm streaming. Of course he's gonna start.
You going live for your group, huh? Going live for the audience, huh?
If I had a camera, we could call it the P-Butt cam.
Ripping noise.
You don't say. What are you taping?
Unnecessary descriptor of current action. I do say.
What are you taping?
I'm making something to attach this to the no, that is not a toy. Don't even. I will beat your ass.
What's he playing with?
He's trying to play with the temperature sensor.
Oh yeah, no, let's not. We've had enough bad luck with those.
Yeah, I'm astounded this one's doing as well as it is. Yeah, you leave that shit alone.
We saw movement on...
Swat at me.
We saw movement from Gigantor today, so... He is still alive.
Yes, everyone's still moving.
He's just not very active.
Certainly not during light hours.
Which is all sorts of hilarious. He used to be. For a while.
One?
Gigantor, for a while he was moving around when it was light out.
He was desperate for food. So he, like, chowed down as hard as he could.
Although I do find it funny that the little green one seems to be visiting with both of the others.
Yeah, that is curious. Because it does seem like he's actively visiting, because he'll go and hang out in the one section with one of them for a few days, and he'll go and hang out with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
If I get the chance, I am going to get more this summer. A couple more small ones so he has something his size to hang around with.
If you can find small ones.
Well, again, it was late in the season when I got the other ones.
Okay. We're going getting this all tabbed into here.
What? It's great you can fit in there, buddy, but I don't think you're going to really fit in there.
Where is he?
He was under the crab tank.
Oh, Ed keeps going under there too. Alrighty. Hopefully we can make a dent in this stomach. I'm hoping. We will see, I suppose. Okay. What's that?
It is adhesive strips for the lights I got.
Oh. Well, don't really need those.
Well, I might end up having to use them to adhere my thermometer.
I don't know if I would trust it, but...
I'm not going to put it inside.
Oh.
No, like the readout thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't we just get some foam mounting tape?
I think that's essentially what this is here.
Kofi bots here, along with Stream Elements. We're having a right old party. I swear, Chungy, your leg is going to take off half of my skin on my hand. Okay. Hey, do me a favor.
What's up?
Can you pull out this green container on the other side of the desk and tell me if you see a color yarn that looks like this?
So white?
No, it's a pale green.
Okay, I couldn't see the pale green. Okay, you want the big green one?
Yeah.
You gotta take all the shit off there then.
No, I didn't know if you could slide the whole stack that way to you.
No.
Okay.
You've got too much painted random bags and stuff like that, so.
Alright. That. That. And that. I can't pull that top green container off.
Stop, you're gonna pull your computer apart.
Okay.
Alright, so this blue one is your paints and whatnot. Here's your thing. You do realize I can't guarantee I can actually tell the color, right?
Yeah, it's like a minty green, pale green. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Good enough?
Yes. Pretty sure that's it.
Toss the monkey, seeing as no one plays with it.
Please do. It's gross. He's talking about a literal monkey dog toy. In case anybody's confused. Yeah, so this is what I have left of this color. Pretty sure, yeah, that looks like it. As far as I can tell, it looks like it. I just kind of want it like loosely rolled. I don't want it too tight. Then we'll be here all day, but I don't want it too loose either. Because then again, I'll be here all day trying to layer up the thinner sections. What's in that container?
A couple different things, which might include the charging wire for my little controller. You know what?
Did you find your fans yet?
My fans.
Mm-hmm.
Fans. Oh, no, not yet. It's one of the reasons I'm looking around.
I mean, they couldn't have gone that far.
You'd think that.
I mean, I didn't think we did that hardcore of a rearrangement of stuff, unless you tucked them under the crab tank to begin with and they're not in a bucket.
Or if they're in a box. But, well, that's possible. That's also also on my list, just haven't gotten to it yet.
We have more buckets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a fuck ton of buckets now.
I might need one. Possibly two.
Okay, for what?
The yarn?
Oh, right. You got more yarn.
Yes.
Yes. Personally, I didn't feel we had enough room taken up by yarn bags, so...
No, we need more.
I still don't see why you won't let me store them outside the room.
No.
But you pre-fluff all your yarn, and then it takes forever for you to get to more. You could just store the bulk outside. It would give you more room for more stuff.
Yeah, but then it's a pain in the ass for me to go find it when I need to fluff it.
That's why you go, nah, I need to fluff this tomorrow. Nah, I need to fluff this between sessions.
And then you'll eye roll me.
Oh, eye roll you. Not that bad, thank you.
And then I'll be like, look, damn it, you're the one that insisted on it going out there.
And I will do it because I do that sort of thing. Wham.
Well, the new stuff might have to get stored out there. I don't know that we're gonna have to fluff more of that right now. We will see. How things go. This yarn is very soft. This paint box, simply chunky. It's just I was getting frustrated with Lovecraft because there was some of their colors that I've been wanting to get in this that have been out of stock for forever. And I don't know if they're ever getting them back in or if they're like permanently discontinued or what. Alright. So let's get a bit more of this. Alright, I'm just putting some water on my hand there. That's probably a little tighter than that needed to be. At least on the tip there. I'm really not expecting anybody to answer my email. It was funny because the response they sent me, they're like, oh, it's taking us a little bit longer to answer these due to higher email volume while we're crafting your response. I'm like, what are they doing? Crafting the entire computer from scratch. Like, I'm trying not to be an asshole about it, but my order was placed on the 7th. Half of it was shipped a couple of days later. The rest of it still says processing. The colors were still available on the website. Where the hell's the rest of my order? Did it fall off of a conveyor belt? Like, you could have at least told me, hey, we're waiting on a color. What would you like us to do? Ship it without the color? Cancel that color? Is the person working on my order fired and it's never going to be finished getting fulfilled because everybody thinks somebody else is taking care of it? Like, what is happening? So aggravating. It's just, it's the lack of communication that's driving me crazy. Like, if I knew what was going on, it might be a little bit easier to be understanding about the situation. But since it's been an absolute wall of silence, it's not going to do any good talking to anybody at the store because they're not going to be able to help me since it was a website order. Okay. So we're definitely going to be doing another stream tomorrow. There's no way we're going to finish Chungi tonight. Not at this pace. So there's just no way. I'd really like to know where the husband went, because if he's done cleaning in here, I'd really like him to turn off the other light, because the ceiling fan's on and I'm freezing. I have no idea where he wandered away to. He just kind of wandered away. Hey, are you done in here?
No, I ended up giving my mice some food.
Okay, can you turn the ceiling fan off
yeah.
then? Like, you can leave the big light on, it's just...
Oh, okay.
If you can at least turn the fan off. I'm so cold.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was beginning to think you had left and forgot that you were in the middle of something.
No, I stopped by to give my food, and I noticed that when she was trying to get up, she was having trouble lifting her one front paw. So she was, like, getting up on her wrist, essentially. Yeah, she eventually corrected herself. I don't know if it fell asleep or something, but I was basically massaging her legs, trying to get her to stretch them and everything.
She, like, didn't have a stroke during the surgery, did she?
I don't know. Or before. I don't entirely know.
The way the vet sounded when we said she was okay, she was like, oh, good. Like, she knew something that we didn't.
Well, they always say that. That's not abnormal.
I don't know. It just seemed weird.
I mean, she could have fucking suffered neurological damage from going hungry that long. You know? You don't know. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. I mean, it's the first time I've seen that. She has been walking around fine beyond that.
Well, is she still walking like she's drunk?
Well, that could just be weakness, hon. Yeah, she's got almost no muscles now. So I was trying to exercise her limbs. I am... This is going to sound weird, but I'm just going to go double check to make sure they didn't pull in and we didn't notice.
Yeah, because that paper plate's really bothering me. And I'm upset that you haven't heard dick from them. Although they never make a quiet entrance, so...
Well, yeah, but they could have come in from the side and just laid down if she had a headache or something. Flashlight. Thank you.
Okay. Well, he's not back yet. Maybe they did. Don't think it would take that long to walk back there. Unless they just got back. Which I suppose is possible. Okay. Get a bit more of this guy here. Then I saw a thin spot. I was like, oh no, what is going on? But it's just the way the light was hitting it. Alright. So this takes a little bit of time to colorize Chungus. There. If I can try to get... There we go. We can kind of see that. I think everybody can kind of see that. It's not too bad. Cats. Hey, get away from the door. He could have said that they were back. Like, he could have, like, messaged me. He's got his phone. He's been gone a long time. For just checking the backyard. See if I can get him to answer me now. He doesn't always. depends on how, depends on how far he is. Well, no, he doesn't. He's not on house Wi-Fi on that. Never mind. It depends on if his phone notifies or not.
So as it turns out, my Aunt Loretta's been here for a while, and that's where that bowl came from. She had tuna water for the porch cat.
Where's your mom?
She's here too. She got here later. But you have a Christmas box of various sundries.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't eat any of that shit.
I know.
Who is that from?
My Aunt Doreen. And honestly, a lot of it looks...
It honestly doesn't look edible.
Yeah.
And I can't do nuts anymore.
I don't think there's... Yeah, there's not really much made nuts in here, but...
Well, there was something that looked like it had nuts in it. I don't know if that's fudge or brittle. I mean, the thought was nice, but I can't eat any of that. I appreciate the thought, but I can't eat nuts anymore. They destroy me. I'm not like allergic to them, but my system does not like them anymore. And there's like only 2 types of cookies that I eat. And I'm just weird with food. Not quite as much as weird as Russell is.
Oh, sorry, Momo.
I mean, what do we do with it?
Do with what?
Those cookies.
Gave them to your mom. She looked interested.
I can't.
Yeah, and quite frankly, I can't eat.
You okay, Momo?
Oh, I must have surprised while he's getting water. Hi. Oh, you need to go peeping now, don't you? Of course you do.
They could have said they were back.
Well, apparently my mother just got home recently, and my aunt didn't think of it. And they didn't do hookups or anything. They'll do those tomorrow. Although, the way my aunt is talking, there might be a chance they're going to be somewhere else in the near future, like, to the point where it's not worth doing hookups at all. I don't know. She wasn't being very detailed.
Well, they aren't going to go far, right?
I've got no fucking clue, hon, but at this point, it doesn't matter, because we'll have to call them back if we get the chance, because at this point, it's not going to be till mid-January at best.
Kima, get away from the door. Where are you? You're being squirrely. I don't understand why they're so secretive and they can't just say where they're gonna be.
I've got no fucking clue. I assume they haven't made plans yet. I don't know, hon. I don't know. I can't really do anything about them. And honestly, my give game's pretty fucking low, so. Here's your goodie. Here comes your blankie. Blankie.
Did he actually pee?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, this part of the stream might be kind of quiet. Since I've been doing quite a bit of talking today. Okay. I can kind of see that. Just trying to make sure that we've got this coated and covered fairly well, because when we start coming back in with the aqua color, to do like our little like compartment segment things underneath, just to make sure it doesn't split. Like, that's the big thing. The hell? Cats! Ed's being squirrely again. Not entirely sure why. You okay, Moses? Momo? You okay? Momo seems okay. Ed's just being weird, apparently. Alrighty. This section is going to take a couple of minutes. Apparently. I saw before I went back live, while I was eating dinner, it looks like that one volcano that's been causing all kinds of havoc, or one of the volcanoes in Iceland that they had to evacuate that one town for, finally erupted. It's pretty impressive looking lava pictures coming in already. You alright?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to grab a couple buckets.
Gotta make sure I get our recycling out tomorrow. I think we skipped the 1 week. So we got to make sure we get the recycling out tomorrow.
Oh.
So we skipped the 1 week, I believe.
We were getting rid of the bed thing, right?
Yeah.
Not like it did any good.
Well, it's disintegrating at this point. Can you put that bowl from the porch in that trash if you take that out?
Yeah.
And all the times I've tried to give Nom Nom's table food, he won't take it.
tried tuna with him.
I don't know if he actually drank it.
True.
Or if it just absorbed into the bowl.
Or evaporated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair point. I don't know how long it's been there.
Goodness, we've been working on Chungy's tummy an hour so far. And we haven't gotten very far. Well, I mean, I guess we've gotten a little bit further. It's just pretty slow going, that's all. Sorry, it was a very loud bang. I had no idea what that was. It might have come from across the street. Or it could have been our neighbors slamming their truck door. They got home a minute ago.
Kind of sound like the neighbor's truck, to be honest.
Can't confuse my waters here.
Do endeavor not to.
I've got the one marked.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it to notice the mark.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's very much the problem. You're going full on clean, huh?
Well, it needed to be done. And I'm weird right now, so I'm just going with it.
Make sure you get the other side too. Still a bunch of shit under there.
Well, I've got to move the thing.
Chungus, stop attacking everything.
That's what I was created for. I'm gonna attack Chungus.
I don't know about that. They certainly seem to be a cannibal, though. They keep attacking all the yarn.
Ow.
Jesus. You alright?
Yeah. What was it I was keeping an eye out, electronic-wise?
Your fans?
Right.
Because the one sounded like it needed replacing soon?
Took me a second. I actually wonder if they're in a box over here under the crab tank, but that's next in line.
They might very well be. It might be why we haven't come across them yet. We haven't actually done a full deep clean under there in a while.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What?
I forgot that I had taken my... Oh, it's stretched now. I had taken the rubber off of my walking stick and put it on this cane. But now it's permanently stretched, so...
Sorry.
Yeah. They're not that hard to replace. Just haven't gotten to it.
I mean, we've got those other walking sticks now anyway. Let's see here.
Oh, nothing. Just confirming to myself that my fans are not in that particular thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure you didn't shove them in that clothing box.
I did check, weren't there.
Alright, so excuse me. Let's see what we can do here with this Chungus. Of course, now that I pulled out the other color, we might not have to fluff any of it on stream, but I'm still gonna have to fill the bag, so we still needed it.
Well, it served me well, but it's falling apart.
Yeah. Do you have something else you can use?
Oh, I've got that mat, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Still. I mean, shit, I've had this since Jersey, haven't I?
Probably.
Well, it came out of,
Lich King.
yeah. So, yeah, that would have been back there in Jersey. Well, it held up pretty good.
Yeah. You and your chair getting into a disagreement over there? You alright?
Yeah, I just caught my finger. I'm alright.
Oh, that's right. Your chair doesn't have wheels on it anymore.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
No, you're thinking about the old one.
Oh, okay.
Like the one back in Jersey.
I knew one of them you took the wheels off of.
Yeah, that was back in Jersey. Because I was just wheeling around everywhere no matter what I did.
I thought you had done that here too with the floor being slanted.
Nope. If so, it was some time ago. Far enough that I don't really remember it proper.
My arm is gonna be so sore. I mean, I feel really bad that Doreen made those.
Yeah, well.
Kind of surprised your mom didn't discourage her.
I doubt she could have discouraged her. My Aunt Doreen likes to bake. And she likes to hand bake goods out.
I mean, that's great and all, but nobody even checked to see if it was stuff that we were gonna eat, so
Yeah, I know.
I feel like it could have gone to somebody else.
It wasn't that many of them. She cooked some large batches. We basically got a couple leftovers, no big deal.
I mean, the thought was nice, but after seeing your mom bake and cook, I can't eat anything that I didn't watch being made. At least as far as like stuff like that goes. This shade, I will say, it's hard to tell if it's a thin spot or if it's just the way that the shade blended when we tapped it in, because this particular shade of green has a lot of white in it. Okay. So I will say the color of your yarn might end up looking a little bit lighter than you expected after you fluff it. Out with the hand cards or like the sticker brush stuff, depending on like what shades were used to make it. But when you go to tap it into whatever you're attaching it to, it'll start to go back to its original color. I think we can kind of see there. Probably better than the angle I was at a minute ago. I will say I didn't even realize that one of my hard drives was missing until I found it on the floor this morning when I was trying to dig something out from behind my desk that I knew had fallen.
Sorry,
I didn't know either. I hope it's okay. Cal must have knocked it off of there.
It's probably alright. They're pretty resistant to shock nowadays.
'Cause that fell from quite a height. I hadn't even realized it was missing. I thought something was missing up there, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And he likes to climb all over my shit when I go to bed. I caught him on top of Vinny's tank after I laid down. I was like, I don't think so. Buddy, you need to get down. Fortunately, I didn't have to get up to chase him. So that's the last place I need him to be, especially since we still don't know what happened to Harold. I mean, at this point, he was obviously eaten because we never found the body when we cleaned the room and moved the desk. So he's definitely been gone. He wasn't in the little filter.
Well, again, Momo had that suspicious fishy breath the day after.
So, but here's the question. Did Cal fish him out? Or did he jump out? Somehow. I mean, it's possible.
I kind of suspect he jumped.
It's possible he could have kamikazed at the exact spot where the feeding port was and bumped it open and threw himself out. Either that or Cal had his foot in there and dug him out. I don't know which. And I wouldn't put it past Cal, so...
Entirely possible. Cal is a little shit.
Okay, so... see how we can get this attached into here. And still be able to see. Gonna be a little bit of an awkward angle at first.
P-Butt, is that really necessary, dude?
It's P-Butt, of course it is. He's got to be in the middle of everything. What did he just knock over?
He just almost flubbed his jump on my desk. I put one of the cat litter buckets there. You guys are gonna keep failing at that. You guys are gonna keep failing at that.
Oh, Pibotamus. I keep seeing little faces in the polyfill, like in the patterns of stabbing it in place as I'm going back over this, and I keep having to resist the urge not to fill them in with what I'm seeing. What's that noise?
That's his tail hitting the side of my tank.
That's a hefty tail there, bud.
Don't you swat me. Yeah, awesome suck.
Yeah, everybody needs their nails done again. Okay. Kofi Bot's gonna become the Star Chatter. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So are we watching a movie tonight or no?
I don't know. Do you have a spare white t-shirt or something?
Look on the top shelf on the clothing rack.
Okay, because that's a level of grunge I'm not sure I can deal with.
Well, I mean, it's been on there a while.
Yeah, years.
Oh, excuse me.
That looks like an old ancient white t-shirt. Yes,
Most of those are stained, so...
Yeah, this one's funky as hell. That will suffice to...
I mean, it should be clean. Might smell musty from it being sat over there, but...
Yeah, it's alright.
What?
Oh, debating if I want to hook up the old swapper or if I want to just physically swap the cables. Like, if I want to set up the push button to switch between them.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you see the link I sent you the other night? For YouTube, where Adult Swim was streaming the holiday collection.
Yeah, I kind of remember seeing
of different episodes.
Mm-hmm.
When I had happened to mouse over it, because the thumbnail looked like it was the weird guy from the Boondocks.
Mm-hmm.
The Christmas episode for the Venture Brothers was on. And then later when I moused over it looked like Moral Oral's Christmas episode. I'm like, you might enjoy watching some of these. But I wasn't sure if you actually watched it.
No, I didn't. Yep, right one. Wasn't sure if I had the right plug or not.
Ah.
Hi, Littles.
Oh, do you have a helper?
Yeah. You say that. Damn it.
What?
The screw just ripped out of the wood.
Of the bracket you just put in?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else to do there. Like, I don't think we have any wood putty or anything.
Wood putty I don't think would solve the problem. It would just push it down to, sometime down the road. Alright, let's see here. Well, you know what? This thing's a piece of shit anyhow, so I'm just going to take that off. Reached the point where ads were 50% of the viewing, so I'm not going to fucking bother.
Oh, with that stick?
Yeah. I'll hold on to it in case I ever have to go back in the other room, but...
Well, I mean, you might as well just bring the other stick out here at this point.
No, that was the good stick. The advertising is just so fucking horrendous I don't want to deal with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
We weren't paying for that stick,
No.
were we?
No. One-time purchase.
Alright. Do I need to try to hold something in place for you?
I will tell you if so. But you might not need
So if I end up replacing this desk, or when I end up replacing this desk, he's gonna end up taking this one. Even though this one's not in that good of shape either. Actually, he might be better off just replacing his too.
Huh?
I was saying, when I end up replacing this eventually, you were supposed to take this one, but this one's not in that great a shape either, so...
It is compared to this. Okay, yes, I will need your help.
Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just gonna throw up the puppy potty. I will be right back. Chug it, 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 chug it. We're getting there. We are chugging along. Slowly. Uphill. On icy tracks. But we're getting somewhere, slowly. I mean, I guess we've made some progress. Since, we started tonight. It was just a bit slow going. And it gets dark.
Sorry.
So were you not doing under the crab tank tonight?
No, I ran out of them.
Going back to hunting for your plans?
Probably.
Alright. So... work on getting this bit into here. So you said Tyler's schedule's changing in January?
Yes.
Okay. So, Chungus. Yeah, I mean, we're making slow progress. I mean, we were like up here about when we got started tonight, so. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Oh my goodness, we've been at this for 2 hours, Chungy. And we're still not done your tummy. We're getting back into leggy territory here. At least my hand's not rubbing against it at the moment. At least from that other angle. This angle it definitely is. Okay. Did we use all of the fluff that was loose? Maybe. Either that or it's been lost to the floor when I got up. Okay. Chungus. I'm gonna have to flip Chungus over to this side so I can see where we're attaching. Alrighty. So let's see, we can kind of see from this angle. Oh goodness, we've got quite a ways to go on this section. From the other side, I was like, oh, we don't have that much further to go. But from this side, we kind of do. All right. So I think after I get this bit attached, I'm gonna have to stop for a while. Kind of hoping to get the stomach finished, but my fingers kind of want to break, and so does my neck. So we will be streaming this more tomorrow extra. Don't know what time we'll be starting tomorrow. We're going to try to start around our usual time, 1, 2 in the afternoon. Not on the schedule, but we're gonna see how we do. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll be able to finish the stomach. We're gonna have to. So I know the husband said he doesn't mind if it's late, but I would like to at least make a valiant effort. To get it there on time. But I've got to fluff some more of this color for sure. And we need some more of the color that's going to go on the top too. So, I think I know what I'm doing the rest of the night. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're getting there. I mean, I think when we came back earlier, we were around in here. So, I mean, we did cover a little bit of ground here. Not as much as I wanted, but what can you do? Only one person. So, yeah, we'll pick this back up tomorrow. And you guys have a good night if you stopped in. And I'll see you next time.